Among the prominent voices in this discussion is activist Dr. Venus Cherry, who has praised the government's initiative as a commendable step towards ensuring financial security for employees. Dr. Cherry acknowledges that the move represents progress in the right direction, highlighting the government's efforts to address wage disparities and improve living standards for workers. However, despite the positive intentions behind the policy, Dr. Cherry has expressed reservations about the sufficiency of the proposed amount.
$6.50. I mean, what can I really buy at the market right here for $6.50? How long would I have to work to be able to make a small salad? Some lettuce, some tomatoes, some cabbage. How long? Because what I call there already is already $20-something. So what I'm saying is the $6.50 is good as a start to ensure that no one can pay people less than that. But really and truly, how can someone with the bills, with the utilities, with children going to school, with transportation, with bus fare, with food for them to eat, afford, really survive on $6.50? I think that's a minimum wage, but not the livable wage that the Prime Minister promised. Livable wage is what he promised. Grateful, like I said, for the $6.50. Bravo to them. They get all the points and the applause for having the testicular fortitude to tackle this issue and put it at $6.50. But it's not enough.
Dr. Venus Cherry addressed concerns proposed by detractors who believe that this new wage standard will result in increased employee dismissals, as employers will be unwilling to pay the lawful amount.
Let me ask this question. Do we have a country of legislators? Do we have a government? Do we have things that can be put in place to ensure, to monitor, and to see that these are not the practices that businesses undertake moving forward? You see, we talk as if we're not a country of laws. We talk as if we don't have a labor department. We talk as if our legislators can't foresee this issue and put laws and rules in place, implementations to safeguard against those things. But then again, I ask, all the years when the prices of things has been going up and going up and going up and going up and going up, did the employees take it upon themselves to increase the salary of the employees? Did the employers take it upon themselves to increase the salary of the employees? No, you see, they're only there for the benefits.
Dr. Cherry urges the government to take the initiative and continually address issues of controversy, as St. Lucia needs leaders who will take action, unafraid of repercussions for the upcoming election.
And if someone's going to tell me that a government has to be scared to tackle this issue because elections is around the corner, that tells me that government is not for the people, but for themselves. I want a government that is brave enough to tackle any and every issue, even if it might put them in jeopardy where elections is concerned. That will tell me as a citizen that is the government of the day to vote for, because they're not afraid to tackle the issues. They're not afraid to stand up to the corporations and the big entities when it comes to the benefit of the marginalized. And that's the kind of government we want to run this country. You and I both know $6.50 is not enough. Imagine you living in Viewfort or Soufrière, and the only job you get is in Castries, and it's $6.50 an hour you're getting paid. Does it even make sense to take bus every day to come to Castries to go to work, especially if you have 1 or 2 children at home that you have to feed?
Despite his concerns, Dr. Venus Cherry applauds the government for taking action, as no St. Lucian should be paid lower than the proposed minimum wage. However, Dr. Cherry underscores that this should only be the beginning, as the proposed rate of $6.50 per hour is still insufficient for a quality standard of living. For Choice News Now, this is Obi Offor reporting.